Sorry, I was in my duties just a little bit. Adam Davis and Steve Page getting started here. Gosh, like he's about to get out on the top table over there. Check their score. I believe they just started. And Paul is still 0-0. 1-0. Slid that 2-ball real pretty in the side pocket. Got that on the 3. I like his odds for shaping the 4. The 4 to the 5 works out. The odds go up quickly. Got to move a little bit, pretty much all these shapes to get through here, but it's nothing that looks overly complicated. As long as he can hold that cue ball there, I would assume if he can hold it under the 7 ball, I would assume he's going to try to create the angle across the table there from the 5 ball. Get back to that 6. And I would assume probably 2 rails as long as he's got an angle to miss the 9. Come back out for the, getting close there. Come back out for the 7 ball. He may have gotten a little greater 5 than he. Really? Saw it threw the 8 ball out there, and you always risk a rattle when you have to juice it like that. Get out that Adam, get back to the table here. Simple little stop there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just over the 10 ball a little bit. That shouldn't be any. That was next to it. Looked like he was going to be just over the 8. Good drift here. Slowed it up. Looks like he's got enough gap. Probably draw back off of that. Okay, he's got enough room to go down. To miss that 10. Looks like he came up with a pretty good angle there. He should be good from here. Should just be a drift down. Another drift off of the side rail. Definitely a little longer again than he wanted there. As long as you stay away from the scratches, you can go around and get plenty of room on that 10 ball. Very good. He's going to close this one out pretty nice. So you got a 1-0 Adam Davis here. Adam coming back up to the break. 2 of my favorite players in the tournament. It's hard to really say that. I got about 10 favorite players in this tournament. Love this 700 and under. It brings out the best of the non guarantees or non tour pro types. And you get to see some good action. Every one of these guys is capable of playing to that level. So we're liable to see something unexpected or just pure clinical there at any given moment. It's been a great weekend. Lots of good pool to watch. Appreciate everybody joining us. It's like we got 19 people on the chat right now. Appreciate you guys live viewing. Please share it around and make sure any of your friends don't miss this. If nothing else, leave it muted and don't listen to me while you're cleaning the house, cooking, whatever. Definitely learn something watching these guys. It's one of my favorite things about commentating these matches is listening to myself at the time and later, second guessing, or contemplating the variables that they're looking at and then seeing how they actually get out of it. I learned quite a bit just from doing this. Roll there. I think he was trying to get a little inside of that pocket. Miss that deflection angle just a touch. Just Steve, ball in hand, and again, you gotta move the cue ball a decent bit for a couple of these shots, but a lot of them are just about stops. Not this one, but so I'm taking this cue there, and it's going to roll right up in front of the pocket. Well, a little to the left of the pocket's going to make Adam work a little bit here with that 5 ball being in the way. I think it's off the rail just a touch to where he could create that natural angle back over here towards the 8 and 10 to play the 2 straight over the corner of the 5 balls. Right in the mix. See which way he decides to go with this. As you see, he brought his Apex Predator print. He's in it to win it. And that rolled up real nice. Steve's probably going to be able to kick that ball in. Still a good percentage shot for him, but you got to put a little something on it and just hope for a good roll around the 5 ball to try to get to the 2. He's got went real first to create the angle. Rattled just a little bit, but it looks like Adam has a look at it. If not, he definitely has it with the rail, but that 2 ball's still going to be interesting to get to. 5's just creating all kinds of problems. And he put a lot of juice on that ball. He was rewarded for that one. That was a bold shot. Got him nice on the 2 though. From here, the odds go up significantly again. It's like Josh Schultz is up 2-0 over there. Ron Frank and Chris Rhodes are still in their first match, or first game of the match, 0-0. Try to keep on top of that one as well. Freddie and Aaron still in their first game, 0-0 out there on the top table. Graham Swinson, Trey Frank just getting started. And Greg Kane and James Blackburn back over in the back right corner. Lots of good matches. Like I said, we'd love to be able to stream every one of these. I don't feel like there's anybody left that doesn't have a shot at this thing. Lots of good battles going on. Adam pocketed that 8 ball. Came just a little further than he wanted on that. I don't know if he's going to slow it into there or use the end rail. Probably go to the end rail back. Yeah. Only danger is running into it. He missed it. So I like it there. 2-0 Adams way. Josh Schultz 3-0 over Paul there on the next table up. Everybody else still on their first rack of the set. Thank everyone for tuning in, giving me the chance to sit here and talk with you this morning. Definitely a nice Sunday here at Brass Tap. Got some rec players practicing up at the front. Great way to spend a nice Sunday morning. Can't be fishing. This is about as good as it gets. Nice little tuck in there. Another quarter of inch to get on the 7 ball, maybe, but yeah, nothing easy here. He's got a single rail shot at it. He's gonna call it up in that top corner. Anybody that's not a regular in Greg's or Kevin's tournaments, and for anybody from outside of the area watching there on the stream, sound off and let us know who you are. Always nice to see this many people watching. Definitely always interested to see if we got any newcomers or people watching from out of the area. Layout is definitely in his favor here. There's right there. A little long, a little bit of reach, but he's got the wingspan, so he's going inside to come around. Yeah, he can stay off that 10 ball. That worked out good for him. Got real good. Looks like he's dead straight in here, so I wonder if he'll get back to the rail and come back over. But it looks like what he's measuring up for. I'm not sure he has the angle to pull it to the side, but he may. Very hard to tell from over here sometimes. Looks straight. I assume he's drawing to the rail and back. So nice, comfortable distance for him. And he drives that one. That's going to bring us to 3-0 for Adam here. He's playing well today. He said he woke up feeling good and came to get it. So Josh Schultz is up 4-0 on Paul over there. And none of our other matches have scored a rack yet. So everything's either moving just at a nice cautious pace, or maybe they hadn't updated the score on their app yet. But I'll keep you posted just as soon as I see them. You can always find our brackets and live match scores, digitalpool.com. Check my socials and Greg's. Check the chat box there. We posted the link. Both me and Doomcube both posted the link to the tournament. So if I'm not up quite fast enough for you, you won't pay attention to one of these other matches. Just follow that link and make sure you keep it in a separate window. You got to stay watching us now. We count on you guys bringing the audience for us, and definitely enjoy having you to talk to. Adam made the 10 on the break. When it came back up, I believe it blocks the 8 for that corner pocket, but at some point he'll have to deal with that. But if he can get from the 1 to the 2 ball here, okay. Yeah, I ran that 9. I was thinking maybe they played that outside. I think they went inside to try to use that corner 2 rails. I might have went to the outside and prayed for the slightly larger gap between the 4 and the 6, but he's going to punch at it here a couple of rails and see if we can get some contact here. Just a hair off the line, caught the 10 ball, and the ball in hand back to Steve. I believe believe Aaron may have just won the first match against Ready. And check that. Our first game of their match. Still hasn't scored it. I believe that's what's going on, but I'm trying to watch from a distance here. Keep an eye on everybody at one time. I'm not sure if Steve got a safe there or not. I can't tell if the 5 ball or the 10 ball have it. He may be perfect in the window. For Adam, which is, yeah, it's unfortunate. Just an extra half-inch roll there. Unfortunate. Definitely not particularly pleased with himself. Okay, well, he did make him bed a little bit. He didn't have a full open fire at it. And Adam returned the favor and left it a little tough. Olivier just got his first one on Josh, so we're at 4-1 on the second table up there. See Paul getting ready for the break. Nice. The hair long on around that 7 ball, but he would have had him even tighter. 4 balls still got it. And he almost buried him right up against that 7 ball, which would have forced a 3 or 4 rail hit. Did good to make contact there. Almost got a lucky roll and ended up behind the 9. Left him a bank shot, but it's one of those can be tough. Break them back and forth. Feel good about it. Get to just the right place. You might be able to break that 5 with the 3, or at least break the 8 out, make it makeable. Maybe get ahead. Sure, he's looking at us. Slow, try to leave it tied up. He did free up the 5 ball a bit there. That's exactly what you want. Gives Adam a much better chance of finding a way out of this rack. He's reaching over a lot down the rail. So got a little more roll out of the cue ball too than he would have liked. I suspect he was trying to make sure he got just far enough off the rail to play it in some bottom. He may end up with this much angle. He may end up following down to the short rail and back over to the outside. 6 balls close enough to the pocket that you don't have to get perfect coming off the 5. As long as you get somewhere you can pocket it, you're 90% going to be okay. That one get away from him, trying to get back on the 5 just right. Definitely over these balls again with this distance, and he didn't leave Steve anything easy. But Steve makes a lot of stuff that isn't easy. He makes this 4 ball. He's pretty natural to the 5. And I feel like the one that gets this 4 ball, as long as they get decent shot on the 5, like I'd say it's pretty good out there. That 6 ball being so close to the corner just gives you so much room to work with that 5. So like it was gonna Up behind the six here for a second, but it wasn't quite that much touch. See where Adam gets off of this one. Has the short bridge. I know he doesn't like that. He prefers to stretch his bridge out a little bit, but we'll do what we do what the table gives us a lot of time. Hit that really nice. Came back off the eight for the six. Managed to get the eight off the side rail, but not enough to get the 10 in the game. So that chose to go behind his back real left-handed one. Guess that's the advantage of being tall and skinny. Fat guy like me can't reach around behind my back and have to play left-handed. I think he's still okay. Just stunning over to this rail. Still have a nice shot on the 10 ball. Looks like Paul is set up pretty good on the next table over. Might be looking at a 4-2 here. Almost think it will come back. I feel like Adam forced that one a bit, trying to get perfect. But up missing the pocket there. It's not the, not the time to do that. But let Steve close back in one of those racks here. Gotta like Steve. That'll be 3-1 Adam. Steve Mountains come back. If he can keep a little momentum going, closing back up a 3-1 is not exactly unheard of. So I have every suspicion that we're going to end up with a tight race here. And Duncan's up 2-0 already. And Greg Kane's up 1-0. James Blackburn back in the far right hand corner that we can't see her. See that final hammer break is. Looks like he might come up dry though. He did. He did not leave a beautiful shot there, but I believe it goes. I'll lean over and get out over that 5 ball a little bit, but I believe you can cut that. Hold the cue ball in line for the 2. Probably a little bit inside, maybe. Just straight. Definitely got where he wanted to be on the 2 ball. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at complete wrong. I looked away and was following the cue ball. Oh, look away. Steve stayed just off the rail there. Natural draw to leave some angle on the 4 to get back out for the 5. As he stays to the top side of that 5 ball, should be able to drift right over for the 6 a little bit. A little bit of angle to come back out and play the 7 in the same corner he's going to now. No major problems here. It's just execution from here out. He may have meant to get a little north of that 5 ball and just take the longer shot on the 6. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. I would always be trying to get to the shorter side, but it's not always the smartest thing. Just psychologically feels a little easier. Steve miscued on another draw there. It's twice in this set. not characteristic of him. And then I show a sportsmanship here. Adam offered him to pick if he doesn't have one. Something I love about the crowd we have around here now. These guys will compete fierce, but they'll also help you beat them at the same time. And nobody wants a guinea. Got strong competitors out here. Missed that 10 ball, but he got a nice kick to send him back up for it. No, he doesn't like getting it that way, but definitely worked out good for him. Behind that 9 ball. So nice comfortable reach instead of leaving it too close. Slide this 10 in down the rail. And a 1 match here. Change. I came back here. Whenever. Yet what their count is. And I'm still showing Greg Kane up 1-0 over James Blackburn. James looks like he's shooting on the 7 ball, so 6 ball maybe. That's so hard to see from over here. If those scores are current yet. Yeah. Adam got a good smack there. They spread out nice, but he came up dry. Nice open spread. Had to force a little draw there to get the cue ball out. He got it where he wanted to, but it's so easy to rattle one when you have to force it like that. Just another quick moment here while Steve closes this one up, buttons it up, looking like he got around perfect on that 9 ball. I want to thank Ketten again for the nice setup here from Billiards Media USA. You guys make sure you follow us. We're going to keep trying to up the production game and bring you an even better experience to watch. We are having a ball putting on tournaments and streaming them, making sure everybody gets to watch all these good players. I'm not always the biggest fan of technology. I worked on it for 30 years or so. Not always the biggest fan, but I do greatly enjoy what it's done for pool. Said earlier, it allows me to sit here and talk to the I got 25 people watching right now. I can't believe that many people can stand to listen to me on Sunday morning. I'm just going to imagine none of them have it muted, though I would not blame them. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun being able to do this and sit and give my opinion and pick it apart and see how wrong I am when the better guys show me how to do it and learn what I can and hopefully make it enjoyable for everyone at home. I can't tell you what they're thinking, but I can at least tell you what I'm thinking as we go. And keep an eye on the chat window best I can. So free to pipe up here. And again, anybody listening from out of the area or anybody new, feel free to introduce yourself. We love having you. Thank you. As always, Cloth sponsoring Breaking Brawl tour here. All Record Club that you're listening to now. So, perimeter billiards lighting. I don't know if you guys have played on tables with those, but man, they really take the shadows away and just give you a real bright look. It's definitely an upgrade that I've enjoyed everywhere that has it. Saltbox Construction, Chris Rhodes, they're playing on the third table over. They will absolutely take care of any needs you have for your roofing or I think pretty much anything around additions, that sort of thing. But definitely in the roofing area. They're solid people. All of our sponsors are people we know personally. Makes it easy to sit here and talk good about them because I actually know them and know they're good people. So I don't have to wonder if I'm recommending someone might not treat you right. Yeah, Adam's definitely not going to be happy with that. But Steve can miss the traffic on that side, stay this side of the 10 ball or go around the corner and stay away from the 5. That 4 ball's going to be a little tricky again. Now that I look at it, even if you get down to it, the 5 ball could be a problem. So set up a combination with it there. 2 ball hung in the pocket, so we'll see who gets to it to take advantage of that. That's definitely deep in the shelf. I'm not sure how that ball stayed up. It is way in there. See how well Adam's looking at it. Steve couldn't believe it didn't fall. I can't either. I had already looked away from it. Adam's definitely looking at how to get back out of there. I'm not sure he could see enough of it to snap draw it back there. He's really looking at it. It is behind that point solidly. So you're gonna have to face that 2 ball. Anybody looking to purchase a house, sell a house, please reach out to Colin Anderson with Spotlight Compass Realty. He's not with us today. He's on the road watching from the car. Any of you that don't know him, you'll recognize him on the streams in the future. You can literally hear that his beard is almost as nice as mine. And he's got another great voice with a bit of a British accent. I'm always a little nervous when my wife's listening. I love my accent. Can't seem to do much with those British guys. It's just smooth. Definitely thanks to Colin, and you need a good deal on something, he'll definitely take care of you. Great guy. Alpha Graphics and Signs does all of Greg's work here. Steve just called Adam that he's on 2 fouls here, and I'm not sure there's a hit on that 2 ball. He's just picking it up. So he got him with a 3 foul there, nice tight 3 foul. I don't think Adam realized it was his second one right off the bat, but when he did, he was like, they have problems. Steve had managed to get the two ball stuck behind the point and got the six ball squeezed in tight enough that you couldn't get the cue to it. So that was a pretty smart play out there. Let me take a quick look and see if I can get us an update on these other scores over here. Freddie De La Garza and Aaron Duncan. Aaron's up 3-2, so Freddie's still keeping that a fight. Paul's catching back up at Josh here. We're at 5-3. Okay, he just switched the score. Josh just marked his last one, so we're at 5-3. So Josh on the hill. Paul needs 3. Josh is breaking. Adams up 4-1 on Steve. 4-2, I believe now. Yeah, sorry, I forgot where I was. Doing too much scrolling and trying to keep up. Seems like some of my matches aren't scored yet. Greg Kane's up 2-0 on James Blackburn. Be a great match to be able to see. Sitting too far away, can't see it. We're on break here for Steve. Took just a minute. Steve and Adam both, I believe, don't step away for just a second. So I'll move out to 10. Nice contact there by Paul. If I can get us a little more look at it. Sorry for taking the players out of the view, but get tight enough from this distance, I have to kind of close out the edges. Josh, we got Paul coming back for this one. Pockets one ball pretty nice and left himself a straight 2 balls. He can drift over perfect to get under that 6 ball for the 3. I'm not sure if he did or not from here, but he looks like he's happy with it. Try to pull it to the 4 in the side. Not quite hit by that 10 ball. So a little hook straight up. It's to me like the rail he's at, short rail he's at. He's gonna get a chance to kick it in the side there, but you always risk leaving it when you do that. So not sure how much he jumps. Likes to try to go over that ball. Looks like he's going for a key. Yeah, he's going for the jump here. So here it looks like 7 or 8 inches the other side of the 10, so he should be able to get over that. Steve stepped outside. Adam's back, so get moving here. Josh coming back to the table with a ball in hand there. See if he can pick this one apart before Steve gets back to continue this Adam Davis, Steve Page cage match between 2 of the nicest guys in the room, but someone may die. You never know. It's pool. Adam hit that ball good, or Josh hit that ball good. I was looking at Adam talking about Josh. He hit that one good to pull it back. He's probably a little straighter than he wants, but he's going to pull that right back for the 6 ball too. Over just a hair, but he got by with it. Dinked it straight up for the side pocket. He should be able to stun that cue ball and hold it. Okay. He put more on it than I thought. I was thinking he might just stun it and hold it right there, but he went ahead and got right. He's off-handed, so he's going to grab the bridge. Have every inkling he'll find his way around for the eighth ball and get out. Well, he didn't come quite as far out as he wanted, but the odds are still real nice on that. Steve's back and ready to wrap here on the TV table, so I'll move the camera back here in just a second. Got 4-3 here on the TV table. Steve's way. I'm sorry, Adam's way. And Josh is about to shoot the 10 ball with the bridge here. As he shoots this, Steve's still racking. I'll get the camera back down, hopefully in time for the break. And Josh pockets that one nice. Let's get back to our previously regular scheduled programming. It's pretty nice break there. Pockets the one and the two. It's got a good shot on the three. Have to get a little creative for the four ball here, or play a safe and play a safe here. Drift over between the 6 and 9. Get three by the pocket. Maybe if he sees an angle he likes that he feels like he can work to that way, maybe that's what he'll do. But again, that's why I enjoy watching these matches with these guys so much. I know what I might would try to do here, but I like seeing what the guys that get out more often than me. I like to see how they approach them. Had the pleasure of taking a world-class beating from Brandon Shuff out in Clemens a little while back. Told him, I said, man, I'd be raking these balls at the 6 or 7 ball a lot of these games, but I just want to see how you moved on these bar boxes. I learned so much just watching, make you shoot them for my benefit. He's studying this one. He's going to make sure he's committed to something before he hits it. Might be wanting to drift down and play the combination, just let it come back up. And hope he can hold the where there's still a shot left on the four afterwards. I'm not sure what he's going to do here. Yeah. It's always a problem with those little slow control shots. It's so easy to be off that just a little bit when you're trying to finesse your cue ball so perfectly, which he did get absolutely perfect too. But the ball just did not go for him. I'm just gonna hand it back here with not the easiest shot. I spoke to Steve there. He's sitting right next to me and spoke to him in between there. The frustration of seeing your next ball right there, but not being able to get to a shot on it, having to roll up for that combination like we were talking about. I think that's exactly what cost him that four ball, was just trying to make sure he got perfect on it. It's a decent little safe. He's got room to get to it, but have to spin it. Five balls got him off the natural lines. They have to come on the inside there and spin it to it. Way he lined up when he hit it, it looked like he might have had it made until saw the contact, but looked like it was right on the line there coming off the rail. Weird little angle for Steve. Look at another safe. back toward the middle of the table and you there. Not quite enough on it. Didn't get the cue ball back where he wanted there. So there's point trying to get behind the 5. 4 toes here. It's not a crazy shot, but getting over and getting between that 10 and 9 there, you follow it a little bit. Do something crazy with it. I assume just follow it a little bit would be mine, but this is a tough shot to make it and get right on that 5. It's another one of those racks where once you figure out this little part of the puzzle, I feel like you got a good shot from there if you can get out of that 4 ball and get on the 5. Rolled off just enough away from the 5 ball there to give Steve a shot at it. I said I feel like this is one of those where the table's opened up now, and it's not so much of a puzzle anymore. It's just a little execution. Hold the cue ball in line for these ones that are close together. Make sure you can get to your next one. Once you get to the 7, I feel like you're in nice shape. If he drifts over just a little bit towards the 6, he's perfect. And if he just stops where he is, he's still in good shape. Come back out to the middle for the 7, 8 corner, 9 corner, stop shot for the 10. See if he's going to go back or forward here. He's queuing center. He's probably going to pop it in. So I definitely would have went that way with it. Take the 8 and 9, or 9 and 10 out of the equation, rather. He's a little longer than he wanted to be, but it's not going to hurt any here. Slow roll this one in. Looks like he might be going to stun it there just a little bit. Going to the end rail. I'm not sure I would have risked that, but I guess there's not much downside with the layout. As long as he didn't knock it all the way back to the other end, he's going to be okay. Looks like we got 3 stop shots here. He's going to follow this a little bit, but I feel like he could have just stopped it, if he wanted to. It's comfortable enough angle, though. He felt good about running it back up and making the 9 a little more of a sure thing. Barring a catastrophe here, we're going to have a tied up race again. That was a race to 2. I said that early lead always looks good, but we can't count any of these guys out. Every one of them more than capable of coming back on you. So we're tied up 4-4 here on the stream table, and we appreciate everybody joining us again. Thank you so much. Giving me the pleasure of getting to do this. I'm really having a great time. Hope everybody enjoys my work. I do accept criticism, not from you, Joe, but anyone else. I accept criticism, especially the constructive part. And if you have any questions or anything that I'm not covering or anything I can answer for you, please feel free to just drop it in the chat window. I am at your service. Check some scores real quick while Steve puts the smack on this rack here. Looks like Aaron Duncan still up 4-3 over Freddie De La Garza. Greg Kane 2-1 on James. James picked up a rack. So they're at 2-1, Greg. And I'm assuming Graham and Trey just aren't scoring on the app because I don't have anything for those guys. I don't think Adam has as much of this one ball as he wants. And with the cue frozen to the rail, he's having to really think about it. But I think the one's just a touch off the rail, and I'm not sure he has this edge of it. Yeah, gonna go for the safe. Got a nice control there. Make Steve take an awkward hit at it. He may have the right edge of it, but there's not much he can do with it. Maybe go cross corner. It's a low percentage. I'd be looking to play a safe here. It's like maybe he's got enough of it to shoot it. He's calling the bottom left corner here. May have enough to fire it in though. It's not hard to tell from over here. Looked like he did have room to get it. Just didn't quite go for him.
How about the consistency?
We're going up 4-5 there for Steve. We'll be right back with you. Yeah, Freddie De La Garza and Adam are now at 4-4. Little comeback going on there. And 2-2 between James Blackburn and Greg Kane. Turning out to be good matches all the way around here.
Ordering a